Welcome to my review of the Destiny Alpha over the last weekend. I guess I'll share my thoughts um, about the Alpha and some of the gameplay that you'll see. So there's probably quite a bit in here. I think this is quite a long video. But we will get started with character creation. It's a pretty cool game. I thought I'd put this in because I really love this bit where the ship's diving down towards the planet. It's pretty cool. So Destiny is kind of like, I guess, like an MMO shooter. So you can choose the three classes. There's Titans, which are like your tanks, Warlocks, which excel at area of effect things, and you've got Hunters. Of that, there are three races as well, and they're purely cosmetic. Humans, Awoken, and Exos. I quite like the Awoken, so you'll see me making an Awoken here. It's not a hugely in-depth creation thing, but there's a few preset faces to pick, bucketloads of colour, skin colours. There, I just think I just leave everything at the default, and then there is a few hairstyles as well. And again, you can see the colour bands here. I think I've just gone for a really dark purpley bluey colour. It's quite cool. And again, you've got facial markings too, which you can change. Each race has their own. The Exos have, I guess, robotic bits that you can stick on their heads, which is pretty cool. And again, you can change the colour on it, so you can make fairly unique characters with that there. So it's pretty quick to make. I think all this is just purely cosmetic. That's what there's no stat bonuses or anything to this. This is called the Tower Plaza. It's the last city. This is your social hub of the game. It holds all of the vendors, all of the shops. This guy is a postmaster. We obviously get messages from friends maybe, but also any lost items that you find you pick up. Like right there I've picked up an encrypted engram. Engrams are loot items that you pick up from bosses effectively, and to get them you have to go see this guy who's called the Cryptarch, and he will decode them for you. In the alpha it was free, there was no cost, and he actually levels up himself, so as he gains more levels I'm assuming you can buy better engrams from him and unlock other ones. This is I guess the inventory screen. So there are different guns. It's a scout rifle there that I've got, and also found a cool shotgun as well, which does quite a bit of damage. That's a special weapon, so it has very limited ammo, and that's your heavy, of which is even more ammo. The armour has different things. You can see a little wee circle with a 7 beside it. That I believe is insight. Might be discipline, I can't remember. This is really the strength, which increases your melee damage. Insight decreases the cooldown. Oh no, sorry, melee increases the cooldown of your melee attack. Is that right? Insight decreases the cooldown on your grenades. You have unlimited grenades, but you can only use them once every so often. And discipline decreases the cooldown of your super ability. The cool thing with this is you can basically dismantle your items and get glimmer, which is your money, and also other things that you can sell to other vendors for different things. So this is the Voidwalker subclass, of which I believe each class has 2 when the game's going to launch, and they're going to play quite differently by all accounts. So this is me playing with my hunter. Each class gets a sparrow to start with, which is a cool little wee speeder bike, very reminiscent of the speeders from Return of the Jedi, really. My only complaint with them is they don't have guns. It would be awesome if you can guns. Now this event incoming, I don't know how I missed that playing this. I believe this is a public event that anybody who's in the game at the time can go and jump into. I only saw this when I was actually putting this video together, so I didn't go and have a look at it unfortunately, so I can't really tell you what public events are like, nor what it is, which is a pain. And you watch me being a muppet trying to drive up here. I hit boost rather than air brake to go around the corner, and it left me in a bit of a tight spot here. They are cool wee things. The maps are quite large, so using a sparrow straight off the bat is pretty cool. And then you'll see the first bit of real gunplay here with some fallen warriors here. this stuff is a collectible item, and you can sell it just like the things you can get from dismantling items to acquire money. Some enemies have shields. You see me just taking this guy down. This guy I found was actually quite easy this time. Normally I struggle with this guy, but I seem to have taken him apart pretty easily here. What I love about this is the lighting is quite amazing. The particle effects, especially up here in the tunnel. Once the flashlight comes back on, you'll see beautiful particle effects of just bits of dust floating through the air. And I quite like the HUD too, because it gives you an idea of where the enemies are. It sort of flashes red when they're in front of you. This bit, when I first played it, nearly gave me the heebie-jeebies when all these guys came out of the corridor, but I've played it a few times now and it's pretty easy to work it out. Each class has their own unique melee attack. The hunter class has a cool knife, and as you unlock it and use it more, you get new upgrades like the throwing knife, which is just even cooler. Throw the knife and decapitate enemies in front of you. If you can hit, most of the time I miss, which is not unusual. What I can say about the gunplay with this is it's silky smooth. It's fantastic. What more can I say? No, I didn't get any single lag at all over the weekend. No rubber banding, nothing. What I do like about this assault rifle though is the little wee nod to Halo with the ammo counter and the LED ammo counter at the back there, which is pretty cool. Each gun has its own reload time, so I've leveled up, so I'm about to unlock the super on the gunslinger class, which is a golden gun. I won't tell you much about that because you'll see it a bit later on when I use it in the multiplayer. I want to talk about that. So this is coming up to nearly the end of this first opening mission, where I'm fighting this dude here in a minute, called a wizard, who is this floating guy, that guy there who just teleported in. He's pretty tough. I'll make this look easy because I've done it a few times, but the first time I did it was a tough fight. Purely just because of the enemies that were coming in there, and I think I've managed to pull him out here into this big open area where he's a bit easier to get to, whereas he was in another room tucked away with enemies spawning all around him. And here, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to swap to weapons, just hit triangle. Of course, I'm terrible with the shotgun, I missed. And to get your heavy weapon out, which I don't have at this point in time, is to hold triangle down, so it's pretty simple. So I pulled him apart and you'll see I pick up sort of like a polygonal cube. It looks like a 20-sided dice. That is where you get engrams and loot from, so you pick those up and it gives you new things. Because I had a few seconds left, I decided to have a bit of an explore. And for those of you who didn't know, there is actually a chest up here hidden up on this roof just behind this corner, which is pretty cool. So I get some money and a little bit of armor. It's pretty awesome. And so the enemy is finished. I haven't leveled up again. It's just telling me that I got a level during the mission, how much money I made, and then it will show you a screen with all your upgrades that you've used. And as you can see, some of them I'm about halfway through to getting my throwing knife. So this is the competitive multiplayer, and I must say the competitive multiplayer is pretty cool. This is me using the super. There's a better one coming. It's a golden gun. Again, no lag at all. The map's I think really quite balanced. It's set on the moon, this one, and here's me being a muppet shooting my own guys. The inside bits, are sort of the flags are inside buildings. You can get vehicles in them, and there are some vehicles which have heavy guns which will kill you very, very quickly outside. So it's really nicely managed that the outside area you can get into some vehicular gameplay, and then in here you'll get into a little bit of close combat stuff, so it's really quite balanced. Here, this is just a simple capture the flag domination type game here. Little wee ghosts pop up when you die, so I'm assuming that you can be revived. I've never actually managed to do it, nor have I done it. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me. To be honest, this next guy that comes in here should have killed me because I've only got half health. But yeah, this tank just really wasn't very good at what he was doing. Here's me a little wee level 4 killing these level 8 guys, probably with better weapons than me. So really it just goes to show how balanced it is. It'd be interesting to see how balanced it is when you've got level 20s in there as well, because I suspect that it will become unbalanced very quickly with the kind of weapons, so it may be that the Crucible is split into level based areas. I don't know. What I do like about this is that because the maps are relatively large, you can call your Sparrow and get out there and just whip across the map. I just love the way you jump off, it's really cool. Now I was going to head over to C here, see what's going on, but I noticed A was being taken, so I jumped back down here. See a guy in the corner there. This was a great grenade throw. I nearly killed myself in the process and have no idea how this guy did not kill me. So it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it. I'm glad that I pre-ordered this, but the bugger I have is that the place I pre-ordered from, they are not getting beta keys, so unfortunately this is my game plan until September the 9th when it comes out. So yes, it's pretty cool. I don't really know what more I can say, other than just this is just a blast. Again, here's me, a couple of guys, obviously fighting some guys outside. I don't know how the second guy doesn't see me at all. Here, I just get a knife, get a bit of an assist here, and get my super charged up again, which is great. Personally, I'm sort of probably be playing the Warlock through the game. I may play the Hunter, because the Hunter's pretty cool, which is this guy here. And this is me, if you watch me, this is how a super probably should be used. Yeah, miss with one shot and kill with the others, so it's pretty cool. On that note, I shall leave you with a bit of gameplay.
Zone B lost. We neutralized Zone A. You captured Zone A.